Start. Draws. Stuff. I spit all over my phone screen.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video of me making my video game. If you haven't seen the first part, I will link it in the description, and I highly recommend you check it out. Stuff that I added may not be difficult to explain, but it did take a really long time to code. Now on the topic of that, let's hop right into it. First thing I added was an actual functional day system. With this system, you would be able to have distinct days that you can continue going on through as you progress the story of the game. And this is what it looks like. Now, what I mentioned earlier with the story of the game, I decided to add cutscenes that appear after some nights. You can see a demo version of that cutscene playing in the background right now. The first cutscene you would see would be right after the tutorial day. This cutscene would play out with someone hiring you to take out some targets using your burger restaurant, that being the main gimmick of the game. I made a little box appear at the bottom, and it would have them type out what they say, similar to Frick Bears or Undertale. When the dialogue ends, you would left-click to skip past it, or you would press right-click to move to the very end of the dialogue. All the dialogue in this game is stored in massive lists for the night. Like, for example, there's a list called Night 0 that contains all of the dialogue for Night 0. To make the dialogue actually seem good when it's being read out, the voice blips only play when it's not a space, so you can actually hear natural pauses between words. Now you may be wondering who voiced that voice blip. This character is actually voiced by friend of the channel, Social Metal. Please check out his content, he makes really cool stuff. It's a little different than mine, but it's mostly like gaming and stuff. He has a pretty interesting Fallout New Vegas video cooking up that I am really excited for. I did update the visuals for this cutscene later on in development, and here's what that looks like. Now about the tutorial I mentioned earlier. The game will start off when you boot it up on day 0. This day doesn't actually count for anything, and whatever you score doesn't matter here. This day will have someone order a simple burger. Various arrows will guide you on how to cook and add condiments to the burger and serve it to them. Now I plan on this game having somewhere between 5 and 7 days. I'm not sure which. Although if this game does do well, I probably will do a second update where I add an endless mode a la Frick Bears. I also worked on another cutscene with a character that I'm not going to show off because she is important towards one of the endings. And I want to keep some things as a surprise for when you play this. As I was coding this, I had a friend that was bored and wanted to play a game, so I let him play through an early version of it. This is how that went down. So, what do you think of it? The orders get really boring. What do you mean? This game is fun, but there needs to be more condiments. Oh, what would I even add? I don't know, something like onions and tomatoes? I realized that the gameplay actually got pretty boring and started to get very repetitive, so I decided to add more condiments. I didn't have much space for these new condiments, so I only was able to add 2. 2 that I settled on were onions and tomatoes. Here is some low-quality developer art for how they looked. Now, the system for checking the burger was very ingrained for only having 5 ingredients, so I had to modify it for 7, and it took an absurd amount of time. I don't know why it took this long. In the future, I'm probably not going to add more condiments, because 1, space, and 2, I don't want to have to deal with that again. This is what the condiments looked like when I actually made good art for them. And here's how it looks when someone actually orders the onions or tomatoes. I know this doesn't seem like a lot of new content, but trust me, it is, and I've been working hard on this. Also, school has taken a toll on my ability to actually code and do things, especially with band practice 3 nights a week. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It really helps me out and lets me know that I'm making content that you enjoy. I also would love to hear some feedback if you have any ideas for the game. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.